August 1966, I'm 15, we're running full court, shirts and skins, blistered asphalt on Dixie Highway, Valley Station, Louisville South End, high top Converse, black and white, so damn hot. The court is sizzling and so are we. Pass, 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 then shoot. Don't let the ball touch the street. 2 hours running non-stop. Loser sits, but we keep winning. Then cannonball off the high dive. Valley swimming pool. Oh, the lovely ladies. Crank up WAKY 790 rock and roll radio. Blistered asphalt on Dixie Highway, Valley Station, Louisville South End. For the longest time, I grew up on a farm in western Kentucky in Ohio County where Bill Monroe birthed bluegrass music. And my grandparents on my mom's side, mom is the oldest of 13, lived in Valley Station. And I thought the South End was all of Louisville. I thought it was Louisville. And then one day, I went to Cherokee Park, and I couldn't believe it. It was so beautiful, and there were squirrels everywhere. And my brother and I were on our motorcycle. We just bought with our tobacco money, and I was just wishing I'd brought my shotgun because there were so many squirrels, and it had been easy pickings. That might have scared some of you, I don't know. Well, Hunter, let's jump to Hunter. Hunter said, I am more than just a serious basketball fan. I'm a lifelong addict. I was addicted from birth. In fact, because I was born in Kentucky. And I bet there's more than one of you who's a basketball fan here. Watching the NBA playoffs with Hunter S. Thompson. Hunter shot himself. He's gone. He died in the kitchen in his cabin at Owl Farm, Woody Creek, Colorado. I read his Nixon obituary. He was a crook, which I published in the Published in Heaven poster series and other works to him in that kitchen. I took my children to visit him. He loved young people. He loved his family. I drank and did drugs with him. We watched basketball. One night, years ago in early May, my son Nathaniel and I arrived, driving 24 hours nonstop from Kentucky, just in time to watch the NBA playoffs with Hunter. Don Johnson called several times wanting us to come over. Kentuckian Rex Chapman was playing for the Phoenix Suns. The Suns were down by 9 points with 1 minute to go in the game. I looked at Hunter and said, I'll bet you that Rex will hit 3 threes and tie the game, that the Suns will win by 1 point in 3 overtimes. Hunter looked at me and laughed. Rex hit 3 threes and tied the game, but Phoenix lost in 3 overtimes by 1 point. I got damn close. Hunter paid closer attention to me after that. We talked about life, about our families, about literature. Hunter was a good, kind man. He was full of life. He was tough. He was a real human being. He was Spirit, Holy Spirit, no matter what anyone says. Hunter was an amazing guy. He was. And so I was so honored to spend some time with him and produce that official Hunter S. Thompson tribute in December of 1996 up the street here at Memorial Auditorium to a standing room only audience. And I brought in Hunter, his mom Virginia, who retired from here as a librarian. Hunter used to roam these halls. His first love was literature, was writing, was books. And so I brought Hunter, his mom Virginia, his son Juan. I asked Juan to write a tribute, which he talks about in his book. And I'm going to say this about Juan. Right before it was time for Juan to go on for this 4-hour event, he got me, he said, Ron, come here, I got to talk with you. He got me backstage, to the back of the stage, and he had a green color to him. I thought he was going to throw up on me. And he said, Ron, I can't do this. I'm too nervous. And so I grabbed his shoulders and looked in his eyes and I said, Juan, you've got to do this. This will mean more to your dad than anything else that happens here tonight. And I don't know what happened, but he turned around and walked out to the microphone and gave an incredible tribute to his father. And if you don't have a copy of his book, it's one of the 2 best books on Hunter S. Thompson. I've read them all. The other one's by William McKean, outlaw journalist, The Life and Times of Hunter S. Thompson. He's the head of journalism at Boston University. And he's supposed to be on a panel here at 4:30, which Juan and I will be on. Literary influences of Hunter S. Thompson, which are multifold, which are many. Okay, so